Every now and then I find games that I like so much that I keep playing them over and over again. Now, I'm not talking about rhythm games because if you've been following me, you know that I play games like Synth Riders and Beat Saber every month. So if you want to know more about these, well, you could watch this video right here where I talk about my favorite VR dance and rhythm games. No, I'm talking about other games that are in my VR rotation at the moment and which I don't talk about or make videos about. So if you've seen my last video, I talk about how I tried Pinball FX VR and that I was pleasantly surprised with it. I thought, yeah, I like it, but it's the type of game where I will only play like once in a while. Well, it turns out that I kind of like it more than I thought. It's kind of becoming an addiction at this point because I play it almost every day. So Pinball FX has so many different pinball machines, but if you want them all, it can get very expensive. The game feels super realistic. I love how the controls feel authentic and how immersive it is. It has a mixed reality mode where you can place your machines in your own space. And not only does it look amazing, but it feels like the real deal. It has a ton of unlockables, like different songs that you can play in your arcade, some decorations, skins, name it. I also like that it has a good variation in playstyle. You can play arcade, pro, normal, or time challenges. If you've dreamed of having a home arcade, this is the next best thing, honestly. Right now, the game is available on Meta Quest Store, and you can get a free trial to see if you like it. I think you get 30 minutes. But that's all it took for me to get the game. Next game I can't stop playing is a super cozy new game. It's nothing fancy, but it is addictive and relaxing. It's called Color a Cube, and it's kind of like a paint by number, but without actually painting. You get these 3D models that you need to color, and by color I mean you click. This is the type of game where you don't judge a book by its cover. The game is free, and with it you get a couple models to color. If you want more, you can purchase more packs too, but honestly there's still a lot of free content to have fun, and when you finish coloring a model, you get some gems, and if you have enough gems, well, you can purchase other models with the gems. Ton of fun. It supports mixed reality, which is my favorite way to play, because I like to put on a TV show and playing this at the same time. I should warn you though that there were a couple times where I went to bed super late because of how addicting it is. Kind of like a power wash simulator where you really want to finish what you're cleaning before going to bed and then an hour has passed. It's the same experience with this game. Color Cube is available on MetaQuest only, but at the moment there's also a flat version on Steam. Next one has been out for a while and has been one of my absolute favorite VR games in its genre, and this is Deio, which is basically like playing a D&D style board game, but in VR. Now, I have never played D&D, so I cannot compare. Deio is from Resolution Games, and it is a turn-based game where you can play up to 4 players. In this game, every hero has a specific ability, and you work together against different enemies. There are 3 dungeons per game, and 1 final boss at the end of the 3rd dungeon. This is the type of game where the more you play, the more you learn how to play, and the better it gets. I play this game every week by myself or with my friends. This game is also cross-platform, which is always a plus. It's now available on all VR platforms, MetaQuest, Pico, PSVR, Steam, and it's supposed to be released on Apple Vision Pro too. It also has mixed reality on Quest, which is also fun. I actually played this while watching hockey games at the same time. I very much like to maximize my time. The next one is a rhythm game, but not the kind that will make you move like Beat Saber. Trombone Champ Unflattened is hilarious and kind of hard too. You can get it on MetaQuest, PSVR, and Steam. The Flat game has been out for a while now, and last year Flat2 VR Studios released a VR version. If you're not familiar with Trombone Champ, well, you play trombone and make weird sounds trying to stay in tune. And it is so much harder than it looks like. This game has more than 50 songs, and it hasn't even been a year yet, and the studio keeps releasing more and more special songs and special content. And if you're like me and you played all of them, you can play custom songs, which are super simple to add to the game, and the library is huge. So there's always some new content available. This game also has many unlockables like new trombones, and some of them have different sounds. Mixed reality is also supported, even though I rarely use it. And lastly, another favorite of mine, which is not new, is Tetris Effect Connected. I love Tetris. I have a Tetris game on every gaming console I have. I think it's such a classic and it's so cozy. The one in VR though is a Tetris we know and love, where you're gonna draw blocks, make lines, and all of that, with plenty of different playstyles. But what makes this one special is the visuals and the music. The visuals and the music react to everything you do. It feels more like a rhythm meditation trip than a puzzle game sometimes. You need to try to get it because honestly the visuals on screen don't do it justice. Tetris Effect Connected is available on MetaQuest, PSVR, and Steam. And if you have MetaQuest Plus subscription, it's been free for a while if you have that, so you can try it over there. Now it's your turn. I'd like to know what other games you play over and over again. Let me know in the comments because I might try them out too. And as always, thank you for watching and we'll talk again in my next video. Bye.